Okay, now we're live again for Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final as my dogs just go psychotic. So, it's currently 4-on-4 hockey with a minute 11:17 remaining in the first period with 37 seconds on the 4-on-4 with Tampa Bay will go on to the power play afterwards. So, we're currently live for Game 5, and Yanni Gourde tried to get an outlet shot pass over, and Ryan McDonough gains control. Blake Coleman now with the puck. Okay, sorry about that. Nick Suzuki dumps it in for a line change, and the Lightning now go to the power play with them going to have about 1 minute 20 seconds on the power play to get something going. They already had a power play in this game, did not capitalize on it. They're out shooting the Montreal Canadiens 10-2 with 10 minutes remaining in the first period. The Habs clear the puck out, and Vasilevsky leaves it for Hedman to play. Posting a link to the stream on Discord. Saved by Price with 36 seconds remaining on the power play for the Lightning. The Lightning has had all the pressure in this game so far, but Montreal's Carey Price has been standing strong for them to try and keep the Habs in this series, as they could lose, and the Lightning could win the Stanley Cup tonight. Braden Point with the puck, trying to get a play on the boards. Anthony Cirelli gets checked, and Victor Hedman with the shot, and it goes wide. Philip Deneau clears it up for Jake Evans. Evans gets checked by Cirelli and Hedman. Hedman gets the puck out for Cirelli. Cirelli clears it up to Kucherov. Kucherov to Point. Point to Kucherov. Kucherov over, tried to feed Stamkos, and it was blocked by Deneau. Weber goes over to Deneau. Deneau clears it into the neutral zone as he goes off for a line change. 9:13 remaining in the first period. Nick Suzuki with the puck, settling things down, and he waited for Anderson for a rebound. Nothing happened, where Tampa Bay takes it all the way back. Barclay Goodrow with the puck and leaves it in front of the net for Carey Price to stop the play. 0-0 game with 8:57 remaining in the first period. Montreal is trying everything to keep their lives and season alive. What's up, Zach? How are you doing? I don't know if you had a notification already for this stream. Well, the stream crashed right when I had it going, and then had to restart a new stream. I am posting a link to Twitter saying that I am live for this game. And the link to Twitter has posted. Sweet. So, it's currently a 0-0 game. Tampa Bay's had all sorts of pressure in the game. Just readjusting my mic. Let me know how that sounds. please. Zach, is my audio coming through clearly? I just had to readjust my mic, I feel like. If I got, would I get his jersey if he got traded to what, a different team? It depends on the team. I don't know if I would get his jersey, quite honestly, because he's a Blackhawk. He will always be a Blackhawk. Okay, Montreal wins face-off. Romanov plays the puck up over, and we see Sherratt dumping it in. Victor Hedman gains control of the puck and leaves it for Joseph. Joseph getting checked to the boards, and Stahl tried getting to the puck. Jan Ruda gains control, going to Patrick Maroon. Maroon dumping it in, where Romanov gains control of the puck and gets it up to Armia. Armia dumping it in, where Victor Hedman gains control. Armia with the puck. Tried to feed it to Perry. Armia loses control, and Hedman gains it and sends it over to Maroon. Maroon dumping it in, and Carey Price plays it to lead for Kulak. Kulak settling things down, taking it up the ice over for Jake Evans. Evans dumping it in, and Tampa Bay continues to play a strong trap game like they did in the first period of game 4. Colton with the puck, settling it up and almost leaving it for a good play for Stamkos. Stamkos gaining control on the boards, looking around the ice up for Chernak. Chernak gains control and dumps it around, and Chiarelli. Yeah, if he gets selected by the Kraken in expansion, that's probably the only way I would get his jersey, but he's still a Blackhawk in my opinion. He will always be a Blackhawk, and he will never be anyone else. That's the thing. Ryan McDonough with the puck, sending it up the ice where the Habs gain control, and that was Shea Weber getting the puck right from in his defensive zone. Deneau getting checked, and Yanni Gourde comes out with the puck to Blake Coleman. Coleman looking, and he goes wide with the pass. Arteri Lehkonen dumping it into the neutral zone. Sergachev over to Savard. Savard sending it down the ice, and Joel Edmondson getting checked. Goes over to Sherratt. Sherratt leaving it up for Josh Anderson. Anderson, the game-winning goal scorer who won the game 4 to force game 5 the other night. Nick Suzuki over to Sherratt, and Suzuki gains control over to Caulfield. Caulfield getting checked into the boards, and Anderson tried to gain control. Braden Point with the puck, taking it up the ice into the offensive zone for the Lightning. Suzuki feeds it to Sherratt, and Cole Caulfield gains control for Anderson. Anderson dumping it up the ice for where Ryan McDonough gains control. Chernak gains it right behind the trapezoid over to McDonough. And McDonough shoots it down, and that will be an icing. Shots on net, 11-2 in favor for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And it's still a 0-0 game. Tampa Bay is playing a similar style of play as they did in the first period of Game 4, where they tried to close out the series early in Game 4, but it couldn't work out. There's 5 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the first period of Game 5, with Tampa Bay up 3-1. And it's tied 0-0. Armia feeds it already over to Weber. Weber with the shot, and it goes wide, but Eric Stahl gained control, and Stahl almost got it in, but it was a save by Vasilevsky. Puck gets loose, and Joseph gains control. Over to Johnson. Johnson shoots it wide. And the Lightning continue to try and pepper a shot past Price. If you guys are new to the stream, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will really appreciate it. Hey, Zach, did you end up catching the Forgotten Blackhawk episode yesterday? Sorry, my dogs are going stupid. Currently in commercial break. Okay, that's fine, Zach. Vasilevsky had a nice save on a shot from Weber. The shot did go off of Palat's skate and even Braden Point, I believe, off a little bit of a rebound. Philip Deneau wins the faceoff over Point. Nick Suzuki comes out with the puck, taking it up the ice and dumping it in for the Habs to leave it where Vasilevsky plays it. Chernak plays it and leaves it for McDonough. McDonough playing the puck up the ice for Palat. Palat with the dump in, and Chernak with the shot and save by Price. Habs clear it all the way up, and that should be an icing. No, it was not. Ryan McDonough gains control of the puck, sending the puck into the neutral zone for the Lightning. Braden Point didn't gain control of it, but dumps it in, and that looked to have gone out of play. 4 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the first period. Tied game of 0-0, 11-3 on shots in favor for Tampa Bay. Montreal loses the faceoff over to the Lightning, gaining control. Hedman has it. Yanni Gord gains it back, and Hedman goes over for Ruda. Ruda dumping it, and the Habs lose control. Edmondson now has it. Tried to feed Caulfield, but Caulfield doesn't get a clean pass, but Suzuki gains a good defensive play. Edmondson dumping it into the neutral zone where Hedman gains control. Caulfield gains it right back, and Edmondson settles things down and sends it up the ice. And Vasilevsky is playing the puck for Hedman. Hedman over to Ruda. Ruda settling things down behind Vasilevsky. With 3:55 remaining in the first period, tied 0-0. Ruda looking for an outlet over to, I believe that's Sergachev. Sergachev sends it up the ice over for Maroon. Maroon getting checked by Petrie. Petrie kept it away on the boards, but Maroon gains control behind the net. And it gets loose, but Perry gains control. Holy cow! There was a little bit of there's been a lot of stoppage of plays so far in this game, but a lot of Tampa Bay attack in this game. Evans wins the faceoff back over to Weber. Weber to Sherratt. Sherratt fires in the neutral zone and got it on net. Evans gains control, leaving it down for Savard gaining control for Tampa. Tampa Bay, Steven Stamkos gets the puck loose for Chiarelli to gain control, but Montreal gains it into the neutral zone. Savard with the puck sends the puck up the ice, and Carey Price plays it around the boards, and Sherratt gains it. Jake Evans with the puck, shooting it wide past Vasilevsky, trying for that bounce off the board play for Lehkonen. Game so far has been pretty much Tampa Bay all control. It's shots on net. 12-4, 0-0 game with 2:30 remaining. And what's up, Garrett? Tampa Bay with the puck again. Coleman sending it, but Edmondson gains the control on a takeaway. Edmondson sends the puck up over to Gallagher. Gallagher leaves it for, I believe that's Suzuki. Suzuki jumping it in. Oh, and Byram tried to do a backhand pass. Yeah. Chernak with the shot and saved by Price. Yeah, this first period has reminded me a lot of Game 4's first period because it was all Tampa Bay in the first period in Game 4, and Carey Price played strong and kept the Lightning from not being able to beat him. Philip Deneau at the dot versus Braden Point. Point loses a dot face-off, and Suzuki gains control. Suzuki loses it down to the Lightning blue line. Point with that's Palant with the puck. Palant loses control where Hedman gains it. Kucherov with it, and it gets taken away by Montreal. Montreal clearing it up where Victor Hedman plays it in his defensive zone. Hedman settling things down into his neutral zone over to Braden Point. Point, who has not scored in this series yet. There was offsides. Okay. There's been a lot of hitting in this game as well. Tampa Bay's had 2 power plays already in this game, and Montreal shut the door down on Tampa. .128 remaining in the first period. Eric Stahl at the dot, facing off against Matthew Joseph. Stahl wins the faceoff. Over to Petrie. Petrie over to Edmondson. Edmondson back to Petrie. Petrie sending it through the neutral zone, dumping it, pass around, and Ryan McDonough gaining control for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay with attack, but Eric Stahl in that fourth line, who has been pestering that Tampa Bay attack, has kept them strong. Philip, you know that. I can't. Joseph with the shot, and it goes wide. Tampa Bay gaining control, and the Habs regain it right back. Stahl dumping it in, and Ryan McDonough gains control for Tampa Bay with 37 seconds remaining in the first period. Yep, clearly. McDonough with the puck, sending it across the ice for, I believe that was Gaudreau. Price plays the puck, and it hits hits Yanni Gord in the face. Blake Coleman gets the puck, and it's now a board battle with 14 seconds remaining in the first period. Lightning gets it out. Gord over to Coleman. Coleman tried to backhand it over, and that should be it for the first period, with the game being a 0-0 game after one shots on net, 14-4 in favor for the Tampa Bay Lightning, with the Lightning having a chance to win the Stanley Cup on home ice tonight in Game 5. Yeah, if they lose tonight though, that mayor is going to really have to regret everything she said in Tampa Bay. Because I know I was going to make a tweet when that announcement came out from the mayor of Tampa Bay saying how she wanted the Lightning to lose game 4 and have Tampa come out and win the cup in game 5. I was going to tweet out this. Well, here's the thing. This is hockey. You have a chance to win the Stanley Cup. You finish it. You don't sit back. You don't play relaxed hockey. And you try everything to win the Stanley Cup. Tampa Bay in game 4 looked like they were trying to win the Stanley Cup in the first period, but Montreal managed to come out and get it in overtime. Exactly, Garrett. So we're currently in intermission, and what's up, Rock? How are you doing? I would love the Habs to steal it. I would want to see a game 6. I don't like short series. Game 5 games in a Stanley Cup is too short, in my opinion. I'm doing all right, Rock. Had a long, boring day at work, and then nothing much afterwards. Just watching the hockey game now. Exactly, Garrett. Yeah, a 6 game series is good because it's pretty long, a pretty good, decent series. 7 games, those are chaos, just chaos in general. And if Montreal tries to goes on a 3-game win streak, we do get a Game 7, which would be really cool to see. Yeah, I'm hoping for Montreal to win it. Granted, I'm still trying to be more neutral, but yeah, I would want Montreal to win this cup just because Tampa Bay won it last year. And also I do like Montreal as a team. I mean, if Montreal wins, I think all pressure switches right over to Tampa Bay. And when pressure's on Tampa Bay, they do have a history of really falling apart. AKA the series 2 years ago with the Blue Jackets. They had the lead and they blew game one, and afterwards they could not do anything. I think pressure will move over to Tampa if Montreal wins this game tonight. I honestly believe that Tampa Bay will get pressured on game if there's a game 6. Yeah, I am too. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. She's going nuts because she's blind and old. I just know this upcoming season my set's going to be different looking just because this is going to be my I'm not going to be in the my set for this coming off season. Well, this coming season since I'm going to have my I'm going to be moving out. Oh yeah, Garrett, definitely. Granted, I will still be coming up to this set. You DM me on Discord? Let me check. Did you just DM me, Rock? Okay. Okay. Just got it. Oh! You're wearing that jersey. Is that a 2.0? If you don't mind me asking? Because it kind of looks like a 2.0. Okay, okay, that's nice. That's honestly one of my favorite Montreal jerseys. Still an intermission this game. Looks like there's probably about 8 minutes remaining of the intermission, I would assume. Okay. I might have to take a look into it because I do like those Montreal jerseys. I'm expecting Montreal to pressure more in the second period because how this first period was, they were terrible. They were flat and looked lost, and that was the same way in game four. So maybe they come out more steaming and try to even up the shot in this game. I'm just looking forward for the jerseys to get done, Garrett. Oh yeah, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be a bad bounce for a goal in this game right now. Tampa Bay coming in to the second period, they should be they probably will be gripping their sticks too hard and watch out for goalposts and everything to be hit because Tampa Bay has not scored and they should have probably scored already. How much pressure they've put on Carey Price. And, well, frankly, if Montreal scores first, they have the pressure moved still on Tampa Bay because Montreal gains a looseness when they win the first when they get a first goal. They tend to play a better style of hockey, but Tampa Bay is a team who at this point should be worried if they don't get the first goal because they want to win the Stanley Cup tonight in game 5. What's up, Riley? I'm going for Montreal in this game. It's usually how it goes for the first goal if a team is has a chance to close out a series. Uh it usually is the team who has not scored yet tends to. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you have some ducks, Riley. Yeah, Rock. Your jersey really is nice that you have. Okay. There's been a total of 5 Stanley Cups won on home ice in the last 15 seasons. Wow. And the last one being the Chicago Blackhawks in 2015 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's the 75th anniversary NHL turn back to the clock jersey rock, isn't it? Rock, that's the turn back the clock jersey for the Habs from the 75th anniversary of the NHL, right? You have 4 jerseys. Let me guess, you have a Vegas, Winnipeg, Nashville, and Carolina jersey, just because of your profile picture, Riley. Yeah, I know you love the turn back the clock, Garrett. Yours has aged like fine wine since you bought that thing, Garrett. Okay. Garrett, the price you got your jersey at, you don't even have to worry about. Either way, if you ever were to sell it, you're making money on it because that jersey there was just a freaking steal. Knowing what you paid for your turn back the clock authentic. I understand, Rock. The turn back the clock jerseys are awesome. Garrett, would you like to say what jersey you have to rock? Yep. I remember when you bought it. All right, second period of play is on its way between the Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, I bet. Well, Garrett, that jersey turned out to be a good gamble because of the what they go for now as authentics. Jake Evans versus Steven Stamkos. Yes, it is, Riley. Edmondson with the shot, and it goes wide. Tampa Bay gains control and dumping it all the way up, and that went out of play. Would there be a penalty on Tampa? No, there is not. 19:30 remaining in the second period. As Tampa Bay tried to clear the puck, it went out of play. Oh, actually, there is a power play. It was a dreaded dog penalty for the Tampa Bay Lightning as David Savard clears it right over the boards, and that's a penalty on Tampa. Power play to Montreal. Well, Riley, I don't know because I did not play. I don't play hockey well. I'm not. I would never have been good enough to even play in the NHL. Get even looked at the NHL. That's awesome, Rock. Okay. Nick Suzuki at the dot loses the faceoff, but the Lightning gain it right back. And Cernak dumping it into the neutral zone where Cole Caulfield gains control. Jeff Petrie with the puck, settling things down in his defensive zone to try and get a power play going for the Habs. Petrie dumping it into the offensive zone for the Habs, and Ryan McDonough did not gain control, and the Lightning clear it all the way back to Carey Price to play the puck. Jeff Petrie with the puck, sending it into the neutral zone, dumping it up, and the Lightning send it all the way back where Price has to play the puck. Price settling things down, going over to Corey Perry. Perry for Petrie. Petrie looking for an open man in Perry. Perry with a whiff, and Chiarelli gets there in time to play it off the boards. Nick Suzuki gets the puck, but Victor Hedman now has control and sends it up the ice and clears it with 55 seconds remaining on the Montreal power play. Shea Weber with the puck, settling things down in the neutral zone. Going up the ice with it is Eric Stahl. Stahl with the shot, and it gets blocked, and it goes all the way back to the play of Carey Price. Shea Weber's looking to get it into the neutral zone, going up to Gallagher. Gallagher with the puck, looking for an opening, and it doesn't work. Cernak gets it, but the Habs gain control. But Blake Coleman with the puck, going backhand, leaves it for McDonough. McDonough gets checked, and the Habs regain control. Joel Armia getting checked into the boards by McDonough. McDonough doesn't get control of it, where Victor Hedman gains it to kill the rest of the power play of the Montreal Canadiens. 17:38 remaining in the second period. Shots on net, 13-4 in favor for Tampa Bay. No shots on net by Montreal on that power play. Palat with the puck in the offensive zone, dumping it around the ice, where there's a shot and it gets up and wide. Arturi Lehkonen has it, going over for Sherratt. Sherratt fires, and Lehkonen with the rebound and couldn't bury it. Nikita Kucherov has it, dumping it into the offensive zone. Joel Armia getting checked. Paul Byron got to it and then got checked himself by Palat. Jan Ruda pinching up where Braden Point gets it to Sergachev. Sergachev went down to Kucherov. Kucherov doesn't get a handle on it. Sergachev over to Point. Point settling things down at the blue line. Going over for Kucherov, firing it on wide. With the Flames, really? Okay. Okay, Suzuki gains control. Firing it is on from Romanov. Romanov fires again, and it goes wide. Tampa Bay has the control. And the Habs are now in their defensive zone. Yanni Gord gets it and loses control of the puck. Ryan McDonough now has been the puck, sending it up the ice for Gord. And Patrick Maroon and a save by Price. The puck got loose and it comes out into the neutral zone. Tampa Bay with the puck. Ryan McDonough in the neutral zone, settling it for is Joseph. And he was offside. What's up, Hawkthorne? How are you doing? It's currently a 0-0 game with about 14 minutes remaining in the second period, I believe. Total shots on net 7-15 in favor for Tampa Bay, with 15:28 remaining in the second. I'm doing all right, Hawkthorne. Okay. Montreal wins the face-off in the neutral zone. Perry dumping it in where Jan Ruda gets to it, but Eric Stahl checked him into the boards. Victor Edmond comes out with the puck, and Armia is battling Joseph on the boards. Jan Ruda going through the neutral zone over to Maroon. Maroon doesn't get to there, and he gets checked by Edmondson. Edmondson gets the puck loose for the Habs to gain control, and that's Armia going over to Romanoff. Romanoff dumping it in. Nice joke, Riley. In my opinion, this game has been all Tampa Bay. Montreal's starting to have a better game in this second period, getting a few more shots off than what they were able to do in the first period. They've had 3 shots this period to Tampa Bay having 2, but it's shots of 8-15. Weber with the puck, settling it is Byram. Byram leaves it for. Sorry, it got lost track of the play. Sergachev has the puck, settling it is Stamkos. Stamkos leaves it for Savard. Savard sending it over to Cirelli. Cirelli getting checked by Weber. Evans almost got to the puck, but it got loose for Colton. Colton fed Stamkos. Stamkos leaves it for Savard. Savard fires! And a save by Price, and the puck got loose after a opportunity was Cirelli. Colton now with the puck, getting checked onto the boards by Sherratt. Stamkos now with it over to Sergachev to Savard. Savard loses control, and the Habs get checked. Sergachev with the puck over to Pallant. Pallant with it. Looking, fires! And it's, I believe, saved by Price. How's my audio coming through for you guys, by the way? Because I'm trying to have good audio. Okay, yeah, it's clear. I just checked it. All right. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will really appreciate it. Jim Belushi? You think I look like Jim Belushi? I mean, I like him as an actor. My hair? My hair does whatever the heck it wants to do usually because it's curly. Okay, Tampa Bay in the offensive zone and Barkley Goudreau at the dot, facing off against Perry. Goudreau wins the faceoff. Goudreau leaves it, and the Lightning gains control in the neutral zone, dumping it in. Is Price to play the puck. Blake Coleman doesn't get to the puck. Philip Deneau on the rush, taking it into the offensive zone, settling things down into his. Yeah, I try and get a haircut at least once a month. Kulak with the puck, settling things down, and Montreal going on to a rush, dumping it in. It was Deneau. Deneau gets back to the puck, and Gallagher tried to gain control, but Tampa Bay gets there in time to play it. Palant has it, but Toffoli tries to shoot it in. Firing is Sherratt, and there's a rebound, and the Habs gaining control in the offensive zone. Palat now has it, taking it into the neutral zone, dumping it in, and the Habs have to get back there in time because Palat now has it to point. Point fires in a save by Price. McDonough now with it, shooting around the net over to Kucherov. Kucherov settling it and tried to feed McDonough cleanly. It did not work out so well. Jake Evans getting checked by Palat. Sherratt dumping it into the neutral zone, all the way up into the defensive zone of Tampa Bay. Cernak now having it. Oh, that was a good opportunity feed pass by Point. Palant with it, getting blocked. Point getting checked to the boards where Kucherov. No, that's not Kucherov. That's Stamkos. Point gets the puck from Stamkos for Sergachev. Sergachev tried to feed it. Where the Habs, Nick Suzuki on the rush, getting checked by Sergachev back in time. 11:28 remaining on the second period, and Sergachev into the box. He goes for, I believe he gets called for tripping Suzuki. Yep, he gets tripped. No, maybe there's a hold. I wouldn't say that's a trip. I'm guessing maybe it's Sergachev held Suzuki down. What's up, Royce? How are you doing today? Eric Stahl at the dot. This time the Habs have been outplaying Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay's had high quality chances this period. McDonough comes out with the puck after the faceoff, and Coleman gets down to it behind Price. Weber comes out with the puck over to Stahl. Stahl settling things down in his defensive zone, trying to get something going for the Habs power play. 20 seconds has elapsed from the power play. And McDonough gets to it and does not clear the puck, but that doesn't mean anything as the Lightning take it up the rush, and Cernak just shoots it onto Price, and Price has to stop it. A minute 27 remaining on the power play for Montreal. 10:54 remaining in the second period. Okay, Royce, that's fine. It's good to see you, though. Philip Deneau wins the face-off against Yanni Gourde, and the Habs gaining control. Toffoli got to it and lost it immediately to Hedman. Hedman now has it, dumping it in, and Tampa Bay's is really playing the trap on this power play of Montreal. Toffoli goes up to Suzuki. Caulfield tried to get it, but Perry to Petrie. Petrie down, getting it over to Caulfield. Caulfield to Petrie to Toffoli. Fires! And it goes wide. Petrie gaining control in the neutral zone. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. Suzuki dumping it in. Toffoli has the puck, settling things down. Suzuki now with it, getting checked to, and Caulfield shoots it wide. Perry tried to feed Caulfield, and doesn't work out. Zach, I knew St. Louis been working on a trade of Tarasenko. I would have assumed he would have asked to been traded already. What's up, Zane? The power play is over for Montreal. There's a 9 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second period as the game is tied 0-0. Tampa Bay out shooting, though, 16-11. Jake Evans gets the puck, dumping it in where Chernak gains control, leaving it for Gaudreau. Gaudreau doesn't get to it as the Habs try to keep it into the offensive zone for them to try and do something. Montreal has not had a lot of control in their offensive zone this game, where Tampa Bay, when they can get into the offensive zone, they move the puck well. Gallagher feeds it up to Toffoli. Toffoli settling things down at the red line, dumping it in, where Vasilevsky gains control. Leaves it for Savard. Firing it from the point was Edmondson. Toffoli. Tried to deke out a point. Weber now with it, dumping it in. I think Tarasenko might end up in LA, quite honestly. I don't know, though. Tampa Bay with the puck. Sergachev has it. Going up where Suzuki comes out with the puck, dumping it in. And Josh Anderson on the rush. And he couldn't get a clean handle of the puck. Goes all the way to the board. Cole Caulfield firing it. And it goes wide. The Habs now have a little bit of pressure on the Lightning here. Petrie at the blue line over to Kulak, and Kulak fires it, and it was saved by Vasilevsky. Kucherov comes out with the puck, going over to Palat. Palat dumping it in and flipping it all the way into the Habs defensive zone. Petrie with the puck, settling things down, going up for a rush is Perry. Perry doesn't get to the puck, so Vasilevsky plays the puck. Perry steals it, getting around, and he gets checked. But Armia gets back to the puck in time, where Stahl tried to play off the boards. Perry looking behind the net for Armia. Tampa Bay on the attack, where Cirelli gets to the puck. And my stream just died. Uh-oh. My stream has just crashed on me that I'm watching the game off of. And the Lightning score. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Colton gets the first goal of the night. It's 1-0 as Colton scores at 6:33 remaining in the second period. Tampa Bay up 1-0. Not good. Good thing I managed getting my screen back, my game back up as soon as it buffered, and Tampa Bay leads 1-0 as soon as that happens. Colton was right in front of the net, wide open net by a pass from Savard, and nothing Price could have done there. That's just a goal that could end. That's probably the dagger. It already looks. That's a huge blow. Ross Colton with the go-ahead goal with a potential in the Stanley Cup Final. Weber with the puck, getting checked, but Evans gaining control. over for Byram. Byram to Evans. Evans getting checked again by Sherna. And Weber with the shot and shoots it wide. Tampa Bay with the puck and dumping it all the way in where Price is playing it. I'm hoping for a Habs comeback. Romanoff with the puck, settling things down, dumping it all the way up is Dano. Dano getting checked to the boards by Ruda, but Dano comes out with the puck, going for an open man. That was getting changed off the ice where Kulak comes out for it. But the Habs don't get much out of it. Blake Coleman on a rush. He's going back in, and he gets checked by Petrie. Tampa Bay's Victor Hedman in his defensive zone with the puck, settling things down is Ruda. Hedman now with it, going up the ice is Tampa Bay. Price plays the puck. Yanni Gord almost stole the puck. Tampa Bay's Barclay Goodrow gains it, but 3-on-1 break. Caulfield to Anderson. Anderson to Caulfield, and he goes wide. Kucherov gains control, settling it into his offensive zone. Fires, and it goes high and wide past Price. Point now has it, trying to go down to where Gallagher gains it on a check. Habs are getting pressured, and now Sherratt now has it. Nick Suzuki dumping it all the way up where Sergachev gained control. Tampa Bay up 1-0 with 4:25 remaining in the second period. Montreal has not had that many good opportunities this game until they had a 3-on-1 that couldn't work out. Shea Weber with the puck, getting checked, but Toffoli comes out with the puck, getting checked again. Savard, who got the assist on the go-ahead goal. Colton, who has the goal, is behind the net of Price. Colton getting checked by Sherratt. The Lightning come out. It's Stamkos to Sergachev firing it, and it goes wide, and Toffoli gains control, taking it up into the neutral zone, dumping it all the way up, and Gallagher trying to get to the puck in time, but Vasilevsky plays it. Patrick Maroon gets the puck from Vasilevsky all the way in the neutral zone. Joel Armia over to Romanov. Romanov tried to dump it out of the play, and Stamkos is getting checked by Perry and Stahl. And that goes all the way back in, played by Price. Edmondson with the puck over to Armia. Armia back to Romanov. Romanov dumping it in. Vasilevsky settling things down where Romanov doesn't get back in time. Romanov in his defensive zone settles things down, sending it up the ice. Is going to be an icing. 2:58 remaining in the second period as Tampa Bay leads 1-0. Shots on net 18-13. A mishand. This is what really happened on that 2-on-1 break by Montreal. Caulfield fed the pass over to Josh Anderson, and he mishandled it, tried to feed it right back to Caulfield. Just not a good enough pass for Caulfield to handle. So that's what happens. I am so confused. What the heck, Rock? Oh my God. Vasilevsky, when it comes to games to close out a series, he tends to do a shutout in it. Price has played strong this game, but Tampa Bay has gotten that one goal that could be the key moment to give this cup and have a Stanley Cup awarded tonight in Tampa Bay. Thanks, Riley. This is my Kirby Doc Team Canada jersey. I wore it in game 4 because Montreal won, so I kept with my. I decided, okay, let's wear this thing again. Maybe it could keep luck on the side of Montreal. It has not. If you guys are new to the stream, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you're new to the channel, this channel is mainly just Blackhawks, but I wanted to go live for the Stanley Cup Final, and which I have been. All right, Garrett. Take care. And guys, make sure to catch Rock's channel out. He has a good channel. Tampa Bay comes out with the face-off, settling things down. And are we going to see a power play? I am happy Jonathan Toews is back. No, I would never wear a Nashville jersey ever. Riley, that is one thing. You will never see me wear a Nashville jersey. I don't support Nashville. That's like the one team I really can't. Braden Point versus Paul Byram. Byram wins the faceoff. Sherratt goes over to Weber. Weber settling things down in his defensive zone, and that is Jake Evans losing control all the way up where Sergachev gains control in his defensive zone. The Habs are trying to get that break where they can get into the offensive zone to attack, but they have not. Tampa Bay with a shot, and it goes wide. Two least favorite teams are Nashville and St. Louis. That's what I'm just going to say. Okay. Habs won the faceoff in their defensive zone. Settling things down is Petrie. Petrie going up the ice to where Ryan McDonough gains the puck and plays it behind Vasilevsky. Taking it up and dumping it is played by Price. Price settling things down for his team, and the Habs take it up. But this Lightning team wants to win this cup tonight, are trying everything in their power to play the trap. All right. This has been a crazy game. It's been pretty much all Tampa Bay, frankly, even though the goals, it doesn't show that in the goal scoring because there's only been one goal, but it does show in shots and just control of pace because time on the attack, I want to believe Tampa Bay's had all that. Yeah, I would say Tampa Bay's had a better time on the attack in their offensive zone just because they've been moving the puck well, getting opportunities when it's come, and Montreal just has not been able to get that break in their offensive zone to try and move the puck well, get a shot on net, and well, Tampa Bay is taking advantage of it. With a minute 45 remaining in the second period, fire by Petrie! The Habs tried to move the puck well in my stream just took a dump on me. Come on, game. 122 remaining. Montreal with the puck. Gallagher sending it into the neutral zone. Toffoli with it. Tried to get the puck out off his stick in time, but Yanni Gord has it in the neutral zone. Kucherov sends it in the Habs game and steal it right back. Toffoli wasn't in a good spot to gain control where Victor Hedman plays it for Andre Palat. Palat doesn't get to it. Jake Evans leaves it in the slot. Weber settling it for Lehkonen. Lehkonen couldn't get a good handle and shot off where Braden Point taking it off on the opposite way. And he gets checked. This could be a penalty. This is a power play for Tampa Bay. Yeah, Sherratt's going to the box for hooking. Yeah, that was a good opportunity there by the Habs. Weber saw Lehkonen and tried to do a redirection shot pass onto his stick in the slot. It just was not enough strength on it by Lehkonen to get it in. So it's still a 1-goal game. Tampa Bay on the power play though. Victor Hedman with the puck. Fires! In a save by Price. Yeah, I'm pretty much would have and be in agreement there, Rock. I would say Tampa scores on this power play to win this game. Montreal with the puck, clearing it all the way out. Andre Vasilevsky settling things down for Hedman to take it up for a rush. Hedman sends it up the ice for Kucherov. Kucherov to Point. Point going on a rush. Settling things down, getting checked by Edmondson. Suzuki tried to clear the puck out, and Point comes out with it. Kucherov tried to feed Hedman, but the Habs clear it out, and that is the second period. It is 1-0 Tampa Bay with a total shots on net 21. No, not 21. I believe we have a total of 19 to 14. Well, easily number one is Chicago. I like the Blackhawk reverse retro. It is my favorite. It's a clean look and it's a better design than what people thought it was. Then second, I would say Florida because frankly Florida needs to go to that jersey full time. Third, I like the Sabres jersey, quite honestly. I'll go with number 3, the Sabres. Number 4, honestly, they're playing in this game. It's Tampa Bay. it's Tampa Bay. In my opinion, Tampa Bay should go to that jersey full time because their jerseys suck. They look like the Toronto Maple Leafs. And fifth, um, probably the Devils. I feel like Minnesota needed a little bit of black in their jersey. My problem with Carolina, they use the Whalers. They should not use the Whalers, in my opinion. And they wore against teams wearing white jerseys, and that jersey was too light of a color. It would not surprise me if the Hawks bring back the reverse retro as a third jersey. It's a nice jersey, and plus they had a lot of jersey sales of it, where it led. They had a lot of them made for Jonathan Toews, who did not get a chance to wear it. So if the Hawks bring it back, they probably want to have a chance for their captain to wear the jersey. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think Minnesota does a black jersey. I knew you did a video about it a year ago that Minnesota was considering a black jersey, but I just don't see it working for them. The Whalers most likely will never come back to the NHL. Hartford's is too small of a city, and quite honestly, where the Whalers were playing originally was in a shopping mall. That's not a good area. Not good to know a professional hockey team is playing in a shopping mall. Quebec likely comes back by a relocation, but that's the only way I see Quebec coming back. I think Minnesota should go North Star colors the full time because I liked what their reverse retro looked like, but frankly, I think what they should do in it, they should use the North Star colors of like the 80s with when they had the black, yellow, and green in their color scheme because I think it will do a little bit better than what their jersey looked like in reverse retro just because it looked like everyone was calling it the Subway jersey, and well, it was a Subway themed jersey. My dream cup final will involve the Chicago Blackhawks, of course, because it's my favorite team. Um, taking on probably the Florida Panthers. And one thing I would like the Wild to do if they do a North Star inspired jersey on the Winter Classic, which is likely to happen, use their M logo instead of their bear logo they use. I do not like that bear logo. It's terrible. The M logo they have as a shoulder patch on their home jerseys, and it was part of the Wordmark logo they had in the Reebok era. I think they do something with that for Winter Classic next year. In my opinion, I'm not a big forest green type of fan. I like more of a Kelly green. I would not be surprised if Nashville in the next coming years makes their reverse retro their home jersey and makes a away jersey to match. A celebrity game? Stupid fly? Holy crap. I don't know where this fly came from. It's just now buzzing around in here. Yeah, I would want to. I think Minnesota needs to do something with their M logo that they have on their shoulder patches of their home jerseys, and the M that was from their old home slash third jersey, because I called it more of their home jersey because they wore that green wordmark jersey more than they did that red one when the Hawks played them. It felt like that was their home jersey, quite honestly. You think the Sharks need to go back to their original logo? I don't think so. I think if they did something where it's more of their stealth logo, I think it would look nicer. I think the Sharks need new jerseys, in my opinion, because their jerseys are boring and they suck. I like the teal, I do, but the jersey's a boring jersey in San Jose. It needs waist stripes. It would look better with waist stripes and maybe a black shoulder yoke. And maybe drop the Adidas laces because Adidas laces don't do anything. Frankly, I never was a fan of the original Shark logo. I like their shoulder patches, the shoulder logo they had. I like the fin logo, but I really never was a big fan of their original logo. I just thought it was too 2D ish. I like more of their current logo, more aggressive. I like the shoulder logo they actually have on their jerseys today. I would not like Under Armour as a jersey manufacturer, Riley. I don't like Under Armour's like materials. I would not have liked Under Armour taking over a jersey contract. I would have been okay if Nike took over, but I would I still wish Reebok was making the jerseys. Reebok made a whole lot of it, had a more superior jersey than what Adidas produces, especially with the collar. The collar is a joke on Adidas. For the most part, they're too thick and they look like toilet seats. And I do miss Reebok. I'm hoping we see a new template this off season because I know they're changing up the materials to the parlay materials this off season. I'm hoping they do another, just do a change to the flipping collar. Adidas, you own Reebok. How difficult is it to put a actual good collar on a jersey like Reebok's? That's my complaint. Adidas owns Reebok. They could easily put a Reebok Edge collar on their jerseys. I don't care they want their dimple shoulders. I'm okay if they kept that. Put a legit collar on the jersey. That's all I'm asking for. I get it. You want to go more eco-friendly now after this off season with their from what it sounds like the parlay jerseys are going to be their full-time material, but go with a better collar design. How hard is it to use something you technically own for a jersey? You own Reebok. There's my tangent, guys. Adidas jerseys suck. I may own quite a bit of them now, but frankly, I go to my Reeboks. And I recently, or even something like this. That collar would look good. This is my Nike jersey, which is a beauty. But something like that would look so much nicer than their fat collars from Adidas. I don't like. The thing is, I would never want Under Armour making the jerseys. I just think they're. I did not like Under Armour when I wore Under Armour for football. That was my jersey when I played, and the Under Armour jersey sucked. Yeah, let me grab one of my Adidas to show you why I hate them so much. Okay, this is my uh autograph Kirby Doc jersey. This is Adidas. Yes, I get it. He never wore this collar or jersey. I got the jersey customized at the convention because they were super cheap, and then I got it autographed by Doc. Uh, the toilet seat collar. That was the first main problem I had with Adidas. That was the main reason I hate Adidas, the collars. That's really the main reason. Other than that, I'm okay with them. I like that they actually can give you a chain stitch jersey for the Hawks more so. But that's all. I just don't like the collars. I was a safety rock. I get it. Their jerseys are decent, but Adidas could do better. They can. Frankly, they could do a hell of a lot better than what they actually do. Adidas just needs to listen to the main complaints. I hear it quite a bit that people hate the Adidas collars. There are teams it looks fine on, yes, but there's still quite a bit of teams it either looks incomplete, which is the Blackhawks, or look like a toilet seat, which was the Blackhawks collar. And now just really Montreal, who has a toilet seat look. And Montreal, in my opinion, if they went with more of a Winter Classic collar, that's my only collar I like from Adidas. Going with the Winter Classic jersey collars. Maybe Montreal uses a Winter Classic collar. It would look good. I agree, Rock. And now Adidas jerseys should be getting put on sale quite a bit. Just because they are switching materials. We should be getting to the third period pretty soon. Okay, Riley. Yeah, early 90s replicas, which were Masca jerseys, they aren't terrible, but I'm not a big fan of Masca jerseys. Like the CCM Mascas. They weren't terrible, but they just weren't the highest quality. When they went to CCM Airnet, that was a good quality jersey. Okay, Sherrod's still in the box. Tampa Bay still has about a minute of power play time, I want to say, remaining. Philip Deneau at the dot versus Anthony Chiarelli. Chiarelli comes out with the faceoff win. Victor Hedman looking with the puck, settling things down, trying to get this series won and the cup hoisted tonight in Tampa Bay. Joel Edmondson with the puck, dumping it all the way down with a minute remaining on the Tampa Bay power play. 1940 remaining in the third period. Tampa Bay up 1-0. 19-14 in favor for shots on net. Tampa Bay. Braden Point with the puck, taking in for a rush, and it gets pulp checked out, and Montreal clears it. 45 seconds remaining on the power play. Victor Hedman with the puck, taking it all the way into the neutral zone, leaving it for Braden Point. Point taking it into a rush into the offensive zone to Chiarelli. Chiarelli looking for an open man and Hedman. Hedman on the blue line, looking to go to Kucherov. Kucherov down and firing it, and it gets deflected high on Chiarelli. Andre Vasilevsky leaves the puck for Hedman with 9 seconds remaining on the power play. Yanni Gord taking the puck up on a rush into the neutral zone, all the way dumping it into the offensive zone. Blake Coleman comes out with the puck, settling things down, looking for an open Manning. Chernak. Chernak tried to go with McDonough. McDonough gets it to Gaudreau. Gord behind the net, getting checked. And the Habs try to clear it out of the defensive zone. Ryan McDonough comes out with the puck in the defensive zone. Chernak dumping it over to Gaudreau with the shot, and it goes wide. Tampa Bay needs to actually have some black in their jerseys, which they used to be a team that wore black jerseys. Their current jerseys suck. They wear Toronto Maple Leaf jerseys. There's no originality with their jerseys. Philip Deneau at the dot, facing off against Braden Point. Point gets tossed, so Palat goes into for the faceoff. Turquoise. That would be interesting. Kulak dumping it into the neutral zone where Montreal gains control, and that's Josh Anderson behind the net. Nick Suzuki has to get to the puck, but Braden Point gains it, and Chernak gets it, taking it up and dumping it all the way into the Habs defensive zone. Kulak gets the puck dumped onto the blue line, where that would have led to an offside by Tampa Bay. Braden Point taking it into the offensive zone, settling it down, getting it up around the ice for McDonough. McDonough with the shot, and it goes high. Kucherov behind the net, wrapping around, and it gets loose. Carey Price without his stick. Chernak has it. Ryan McDonough gains control, dumping it in. The Habs, Eric Stahl getting checked, and Patrick Maroon fires and saved by Carey Price. A lot of action there in the last couple minutes by Tampa. Kucherov gained control of the puck, wrapping it around, leading to Palat getting a rebound and Price losing his stick. Rock, not recently, but I've been working on one. Johnson at the faceoff dot, and Patrick Maroon goes in. Maroon wins the dot, and Sergachev leads it for Joseph. Joseph shot and Carey Price with the save. 22-14 on shots, and 1-0 Tampa Bay. I would say the Scooby-Doo eye logo jersey was more of a creepy Senator jersey, because when it had more of a Scooby-Doo logo, it sucked. I'm okay with the current Sens look now. Romanov has the puck, settling things down in his defensive zone, trying to get it out, but Braden Point steals it. Point gets it where Kucherov shoots it around the ice. Petrie gets it, goes for Romanov. Romanov doesn't gain control. Deneau now has it. And there's a breakaway for Tampa, for Montreal. And oh, no. Josh Anderson's injured. Anderson is injured. He went on a breakaway and got tripped by Chernak. And Anderson is not getting up. Ooh! Anderson goes back first right into the post. That's rough. Well, Rock, the jersey I made was more so representing an actual jersey they wore. Anderson's heading to the locker room. That hurts. That's a stinger. That's going to leave a mark. What's up, Jim Benning? Can Is there any way the Blackhawks could take Bull Horvat off your hands, and you guys can have a slightly used Nikita Zadorov and a Calvin DeHaan? I Well, thanks, Rock. Yanni Gord gains control, sending up the ice for is Goudreau. Goudreau goes over for Coleman. Coleman shoots it, and it was saved by Price. Deal, Jim. I'm taking that all day. Thank you. Guys, we have a trade to announce. Jim Benning just came in the chat and he just said Horvat for a ninth overall pick and Nikita Zadorov. Riley, I'm not rechanging my name. I like what name I chose for my channel. Price with the puck, wrapping around. Perry couldn't get to that outlet pass, and Savard gets there in time for an icing. Really, Rock? You had a concept featured on Aesthetics here soon? Here? That's cool. Might have to take a look. You look. Carey Price with the puck, leaves it for Cole Caulfield. Now has it, sending it over to Edmondson. Edmondson tried to get it up to Paul Byram. Byram doesn't get control of it. Habs gain control in their defensive zone. Edmondson sends it up to the ice for Byram. Byram going through the neutral zone over to Lehkonen. Lehkonen for Evans. Evans didn't get control, and Kulak gets checked. The Lightning still have a 1-0 lead, 22 shots to 15 in favor for Tampa Bay, with a chance to win the Stanley Cup tonight in Tampa after winning it less than 10 months ago in the bubble. Stahl got to the puck and have shoot it, and the Lightning block it. Braden Point on the rush, taking it in. No, that's actually Anthony Chiarelli. Chiarelli gets checked by not Kulak, by Romanov. Kulak now with the puck to Romanov. Romanov settling things down behind Carey Price. Romanov leaves it for Danault. Danault taking it up on a rush over for Gallagher. Gallagher now has the puck in to the offensive zone, which led to an offside. 13:57 remaining in regulation time. Tampa Bay up 1-0 and up in the series 3-1 with a chance to win Lord Stanley's Cup tonight in Tampa Bay. This Apple commercial sucks. Who's with me? Apple sucks. Company. I hate Apple. All right. Game is back on. Tampa Bay up 1-0. Point took a blast right in. No, that was Shirelli that took a rough rifle from, I believe, Romanoff. Shirelli took a hard shot. Okay, Rock. Philip Deneau at the dot facing off against Yanni Gord. Deneau gets tossed, and that brings in Gallagher. Gallagher versus Gord. Gallagher loses the faceoff. Tampa Bay comes out with it in their defensive zone, and taking it up the ice is getting stopped by Edmondson. Coleman couldn't get an opening, but Gord comes out and shoots it high. There might actually be. Yeah, there might actually be some sort of curse that Vegas lays on teams after Vegas loses in a playoff. Sure, gets the puck. Edmondson gains control. Caulfield feeds it to Suzuki. Suzuki fires and it goes wide. Braden Point comes out with the puck, taking it up the offensive zone to Kucherov. Kucherov dumping it up around for Point. Point settling things down, looking for an outlet in their blue line. And Edmondson gets the puck, but Palat gains control immediately. Chernak has it. Wrapping it around is the Lightning. Point couldn't get control of it, and the Habs come out. But Point now gets the puck right back, and a shot by McDonough, and it goes wide. Kucherov comes out with it, and a McDonough shot, and it was saved by Price. Kucherov gets it back, and the Habs clear it right out. That was a much needed clear by the Montreal Canadiens. I've been hearing a lot of talk that Tarasenko's actually been on the trade block anyways before this reported he's requested to be traded today. So I've been hearing a lot of talk that Tarasenko's actually been on the trade block the last couple of weeks here. Colton sends the puck up, and he has the goal that's giving Tampa Bay 11 minutes away from their second straight Stanley Cup. Colton gets brought down to the ice, and Perry couldn't get control. Sergachev gains control, sending it up to the neutral zone with Stamkos gaining it. Cirelli needs to get there in time, but Romanoff gets the puck, and he got checked. Tampa Bay gains control in the neutral zone. As there's a power play probably coming here at 11:24 in the remaining in regulation time. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of talk that Tarasenko was actually on the trade block for last couple of weeks here, so him requesting a trade doesn't surprise me. So no power plays coming. It remains even strength. Romanov gains control of the puck, sending it up to Armia. Armia doesn't get control. Carey Price behind his net plays it for Sherratt. Sherratt sends it up the ice for Armia. Armia tried to feed an outlet, but the Lightning gained control. Joseph with it, shoots it wide, and it goes out of play. 11:02 remaining in regulation time. I don't think so. I think teams will take advantage of the fact that Tarasenko's injury prone. He's missed pretty much a full season the last 3 years. He's been injured quite a bit the last 3 seasons. So, St. Louis would be trading him at the point where his value's so low. It wouldn't surprise me if he ends up on a West Coast team. Because there's teams in the West that could, in like the Pacific, that could really boost their play. Yeah, exactly, Keith. He's only played 28 games in 2 seasons. That's not a lot of action. So he's not going to have any value for St. Louis. Habs clear the puck into the... Habs don't clear the puck. Now they're get into the offensive zone. Toffoli doesn't have a good handle on it. Jan Ruda gaining control, getting checked by Toffoli, and the Lightning gain it, and Yanni Gourde has the puck, leaving it for Barclay Goudreau. Goudreau to Gourde. Gourde fires, and a save by Price. He became a Canuck. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he ended up there. 10-10 remaining in the regulation time. 1-0 Tampa Bay. This game has been all Tampa Bay with the chances. I can't see Boston going for him. His contract's not good for a injury-prone player. I don't think Boston would go for him. Kucherov with the shot, and it gets blocked immediately. Chernak with it, firing it for an open Kucherov. Kucherov gains control, and it goes right back up to the blue line of Tampa. Tampa Bay trying to get a chance. Montreal on a rush. It's Suzuki leaving it for Anderson. Anderson fires, and it's saved by Vasilevsky. I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle tries and do something here in expansion and maybe pick him up. Because then again, he probably gets exempt from expansion because he's played only 28 games in the last 2 years, because that's career-threatening injury. That's a career... They would probably view it as a career-threatening injury that he's had. And honestly, it probably is, because Tarasenko is not the Tarasenko he was 4 or 5 years ago. He's injury prone. You know you're going to lose a lot of game time with him, with how many times the guy's been injured. But Rock, there's an exemption really on protections. If the player played a certain amount of games in the last 2 games, like for instance, I get it that he officially announced retirement, but he's still on the books for the next 4 years. It's Brent Seabrook. He's missed the amount of games required to exempt him from being protected. So because he has that no movement clause. The thing is, with the fact that uh, there are rules and exemptions on players to be protected or not protected due to injuries. So a team like Dallas could actually benefit from expansion because they don't have to worry about losing like Ben Bishop or Tyler Sagan, maybe. They've had some players that could be viewed as career threatening injuries. Montreal with the puck in their defensive zone, sending the puck up into the neutral zone, but it gets all the way sent into the offensive zone. Ryan McDonough gains control of it and sends it into the neutral zone. Palat with it goes over to Kucherov. Kucherov taking it into the offensive zone, trying to deke himself through. Backhand shot and saved by Price. Yeah, Tarasenko jerseys will probably go on sale. Did you switch to your turn back the clock, Rock? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't even think Dallas would even consider taking no, Seattle would consider taking Bishop anyways because how injury prone he is. He's been known to being injured since the 2015 Stanley Cup Final when he pulled his groin in the Cup Final against the Hawks. And he missed the entire season last year. Well, this season. 8:45 remaining in the third period. 1-0 Tampa Bay. I don't think Joe Pavelski would be picked up. I think he will end up staying in Dallas. Suzuki loses the faceoff to Point. Wins it, and the Lightning blue line sends it down. Petrie gains control, sending it up the ice where Point leaves it for Hedman. Hedman sends it up the ice, and that's played by Price. Price leaves it for Romanoff. The Habs dump it up the ice. Tampa Bay gains control after an icing. 8:20 remaining in regulation time. 1-0 Tampa Bay. Habs won the face-off, and Romanov gets it out, where the Habs take it into the offensive zone. Anderson leaves it for Caulfield. Caulfield getting tripped up. Anderson now with the puck, getting checked. Suzuki getting checked by Chernak. Suzuki comes out with the puck, and it's Caulfield. Caulfield to Petrie. Petrie to Romanov, and he shoots it. And Suzuki tried to get it in by banking off of the back of Vasilevsky. Habs keep a little bit of pressure going. Lightning now take it into the offensive zone and dump it for a line change. I don't know. The Sharks are a mess already. Deneau settling things down. Fires from the blue line. That was, I believe, Shea Weber. Brett Kulak getting to the puck in the Habs defensive zone. Brandon Gallagher over to Philip Deneau. Deneau leaves it for Toffoli wraps it up for Gallagher. Toffoli tried to get it on in the slot, and the Lightning clear it. Shea Weber with the puck clears it up the ice for Toffoli. Kulak now with it, taking it through the neutral zone, dumping it in. At 6:55 remaining, it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Habs control, and Yanni Gord gets out with the puck, trying to get on a odd man rush, and Colton with the shot, and it was blocked by Edmondson. Eric Stahl with it, trying to get a chance going for the Habs, and the Lightning clear it right out. Sherratt with it, sends it up the ice for Perry. Perry leaves it for his blue liners, and the shot by, I couldn't tell for a second. Carey Price tried to play it, and the Habs don't get much of a control. Nick Suzuki out there for the Habs with a play by Vasilevsky, and Anderson tried to shoot it on net. Shots on net, 28-18, with a 1-0 lead for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is going to try and do everything to shut down the game. Barclay Goodrow did get injured by taking a shot for blocking it. Toffoli wins. Jake Evans loses the faceoff. Tampa Bay taking it up the rush, and Goudreau tried to get it, but it went out of play. .553 remaining in regulation time. Tampa Bay up 1-0 with a chance to hoist Lord Stanley's Cup tonight in Tampa Bay in Game 5. Vasilevsky, when the shots have come on them, they've been easy ones for him to make a save. And Carey Price, when it's called for, has made some big saves. But the one goal that got past him was this one of those empty net type of plays that a goalie couldn't get back in time for. Ross Colton right now is the man with the goal. That could be the potential. Vasilevsky pitching not going to say it. It could be. And the Stanley Cup is getting ready for a potential hoisting tonight in Tampa Bay, as Phil Pritchard put it out on the table and polished Lord Stanley's Cup up to just now. 5:53 remaining in regulation time. Tampa Bay leads the series 3-1 with a 1-0 lead, with a chance to win the Stanley Cup and a potential of 5 minutes here. Philip Deneau wins the faceoff. Sherratt plays the puck over to Weber. Weber dumping it into the neutral zone. Tampa Bay gains control as Vasilevsky plays it for Hedman. Hedman taking the puck into the neutral zone, and Coleman couldn't get to it. Coleman now has it, dumping it in, where Weber gets back in time to play the puck in the defense. Habs are in the neutral zone with the puck as Gallagher getting checked, and the Lightning gain it right back. Sherratt tried to clear the puck when it came by him. It did not work out. Philip Deneau playing the puck up the ice to Josh Anderson. Anderson to Gallagher. Gallagher couldn't get a handle of the puck. 5 minutes remaining in regulation time. And the Habs need a lucky bounce or something to have a chance to force a game 6. Montreal can't get a chance on in that entry. Jeff Petrie tried to play the puck. Tampa Bay is really trying everything in their power to win this thing tonight. Nick Suzuki with the puck over to Edmondson. Edmondson gets it up to Caulfield. Caulfield mishandles the puck and it goes up the ice. Tampa Bay's Ross Colton, who has the goal, clears the puck up over to Stamkos in the neutral zone. Stamkos dumping it in where Jeff Petrie gains control. Nick Suzuki has it over to Petrie. Petrie settling things down. 4:15 remaining in regulation time. Tampa Bay taking the puck up. Joel Armia trying to play it well and dumping it in. Corey Perry out there. Victor Hedman with the puck. Settles. And Perry with a redirection. Couldn't bury it. Tampa Bay taking it up. Carey Price plays the puck over to Romanov. Romanov plays it to Sherratt. Sherratt couldn't get there a good pass off or clear off. Brenda Gallagher taking the puck up through the neutral zone. Taking it through, getting tripped, and there was no call. It's 3:33 remaining in regulation time. Tampa Bay has the puck. Romanov with the puck. 1-0 Tampa Bay, and with a chance with Toffoli. No, couldn't do anything. Tampa Bay has the puck into the offensive zone. That is Andre Palat, and he gets checked. The Habs keep it out, and Weber trying to keep everything away. Sergachev tried to get it on. Cole Caulfield's playing the puck over with Weber at the boards. Braden Point getting checked by Weber. Edmondson over getting the play off. And the Habs can't have 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining of their potential of their season. Tampa Bay pressuring. Edmondson has the puck in the neutral zone, dumping it in for a Habs offensive zone try. Nick Suzuki played the puck behind the net. Tampa Bay is trying to keep all Montreal players to the boards. Romanov plays the puck up to Josh Anderson where he jumps it in. Anthony Cirelli over to Ryan McDonough. McDonough couldn't clear it to where Nick Suzuki gained control, but Cirelli steals it. Anderson shoots it, and it goes wide. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Romanov with the puck. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Montreal needs to get a chance in their offensive zone to get Carey Price off. Andre Vasilevsky with the puck. Price off the ice. It's a 6-on-5 for Montreal. Caulfield couldn't get to there, and the play is stopped. 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining in regulation time. With an empty net with Carey Price off the ice. Carey Price will go back to the net for this face-off. Shots on net, 30-19 in favor for Tampa Bay. 1-0 Tampa. Philip Deneau at the dot, facing off against Yanni Gourde. Deneau wins the faceoff. Carey Price comes right off the ice, and Caulfield gets the puck. Leaves it for Petrie. Petrie tried to shoot it, and it goes, and the Lightning clear for an icing. With 1:24 remaining in regulation time, Montreal needs to score to force a chance to have a chance in a game 6. but Tampa Bay is playing a good shutdown. And a timeout, Montreal. I would love to see a tied game here, but Tampa Bay is playing a strong shutdown to end the season off with a cup in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final. What's up, Zach? Welcome back to the stream. 1 minute, 24 seconds remaining in regulation time. Tampa Bay up 1-0 with an empty net of Carey Price off the ice. So 6-on-5 for the Habs. Ryan McDonough with the puck. Goes over to Gaudreau. The Habs try to keep it in. Coleman almost got to a chance to go on to bury it. Habs take it through the neutral zone. That's Jeff Petrie. Petrie dumps it into the offensive zone. Habs now have it to Toffoli. Toffoli fires! And a save by Vasilevsky. Corey Perry with the puck, settling things down. 55 seconds remaining in regulation time. Petrie over to, I believe that's Suzuki. Suzuki back to Petrie. Petrie to Suzuki. Suzuki looking over to Deneau. Deneau looking for Caulfield, and he couldn't get it on. 36 seconds remaining. To Foley, to Petrie, down, and it gets blocked by Tampa. 1-0 Tampa Bay with 25 seconds remaining in this Stanley Cup Game 5. Ryan McDonough with the puck. Getting checked to the boards is Tampa Bay. They're going to play it to try and keep it away from Montreal. Montreal tries to get the puck out, and it gets loose in the crease, and it gets cleared. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the defending Stanley Cup champions have defended their Stanley Cup and won it back-to-back. The Tampa Bay Lightning are the 2021 Stanley Cup champions. Tampa has done it again in less than 10 months apart from being in the bubble, winning it in 2020. Have won it in their home ice this time around. Not in a bubble, playing on the road, on home ice during a cup final this year. Tampa Bay has won the Stanley Cup in 5 games over the Montreal Canadiens. And who will win the Conn Smythe Trophy? I'm going to say it's the goaltender, Andrei Vasilevsky, with 4 shutouts in his route to win his second straight Stanley Cup, as he was able to get a shutout in the games that mattered, the games to clinch a series. It's hard not to pass up Vasilevsky for Conn Smythe on this one. He was outstanding throughout the playoffs. Going into the final, the favorite probably would have been Carey Price, but Andrei Vasilevsky most likely comes out as the Conn Smythe winner. That's my prediction. It has not been given out yet, as the teams have not even lined up for the handshakes. Gotta feel bad for Montreal fans. I was really hoping for them. And yes, the Lightning has won the Stanley Cup for the second straight season. There were hardly any live reactions of the Stanley Cup Final today. I'm shocked. No problem. I wanted to do it, and it was pretty fun to do these Stanley Cup streams. I don't know. They're going to have to do a lot to fix their salary cap issues. Stamkos lines up for the handshake, and the Habs meet at center ice for the handshake line. Best thing in one of the best things hockey does has the handshake lines. Kaloran, who could not play in the last 3 games, I believe, maybe it's been 4 games, is out there as well celebrating with his teammates. He was injured during the Cup final, and the Habs just did not have enough to beat the defending champions, as the defending champions successfully defended their Stanley Cup. Thanks. Yeah, I've been doing videos quite a bit. God, feel bad for players like Carey Price who made it to their first ever Cup final, who really deserves to have a chance to have his name on a cup, just could not get it done this season. As next year, the Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal Canadiens will be meeting up in the same division once again, as they will be going back to normal divisions next season. They'll be meeting up in the Atlantic Division. This was an interesting run to the Cup final as the Cinderella story of the Montreal Canadiens come up short this year in the Cup. I It's going to be tough for them next year, Rock. That division is going to be very hard, especially having to play Tampa Bay quite a bit this off next season. How bad do the Stanley Cup hats look this year by Fanatics? Because Fanatics suck at designing hats. Yeah, that's bad. That's a crappy hat. That is a really crappy Stanley Cup hat. Was that camouflage on the bill? Or what? Did they seriously put camouflage on the bill of the Stanley Cup hats? Yeah, that's a stupid looking Stanley Cup hat. I miss the days of Reebok and New Era getting to make hats. Yeah, that's a bad hat. I feel bad for Montreal fans. I was going rooting for them this year, and I was rooting for them in this cup. But Tampa Bay clearly showed they were the better hats. Better hats. Oh my god! I was talking about the hats for a couple minutes because how bad they are. They were the better team. Yep, it's the second back-to-back winners of the cup in the past few years. Pittsburgh did it from 16 to 17, and the Lightning did it last year in 2020 and this year in 2021. Yeah, it was a short turnaround for back to backs because it was a while since there was a back to back. Going into that Pittsburgh run of two. Let's see how they do the who gets the Conn Smythe trophy. I'm still probably picking Vasilevsky. It wouldn't surprise me though. Point gets it, even though he really slowed off in the Stanley Cup Final. Yeah, those are terrible Stanley Cup hats. Who is it that they have to make championship stuff in from Fanatics? It's terrible. Jesus. Okay, the Conn Smythe trophy is out on the ice, and Gary Bettman should be getting booed as he usually is. But still not a worse commissioner as Rob Manfred, who's a terrible commissioner. Okay. And the Conn Smythe trophy goes to who wins it? Come on. Oh, Andre Vasilevsky has won the Conn Smythe trophy. As I did say, he probably comes out with it. He deserved it because he had himself a great playoff. And honestly, he had himself he was outstanding during the regular season too. But he comes out with the Conn Smythe trophy. Being the first goalie to win the Conn Smythe trophy since um Jonathan Quick in 2012. Man, I bet the Blackhawks regret passing up on him when they could have drafted him. Crawford should have won the Stanley Cup in 2013, in my opinion. 2013, Crow should have come out as the Conn Smythe winner, not Patrick Kane. Crawford should have had it in 2013. Duncan Keith well deserved should have had the cup, Conn Smythe in 2015. And here's the Stanley Cup coming out to the ice to remain in Tampa Bay for another year. Who will be getting the cup after Stamkos this time? The Lightning are doing what they did last year by coming around to take a picture with Bettman and presenting the cup. I'm sorry, Habs, Absolute Hockey. I am sorry. I was rooting for Montreal. And Stamkos, it is time to hoist the Stanley Cup for the second time in 10 months. Yep. Now, does the curse continue of winning cups at home just basically end your run? Because it seems like that's what happens. Hedman gets the cup next because pretty much every player on Tampa Bay were on the Lightning last year. Usually you give the cup to a player that didn't win a cup, but most of the players were on the team last year. I would have thought maybe give it to Savard. Yeah, there Savard. He gets the cup right from Hedman. He was he was one of the only players that were not on this team 10 months ago. He was in Columbus. That's a key member of the Lightning this year. Kaloran with the cup now. Hoisting it in front of their fans. All right, take care, Hawthorne. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Tampa Bay is pretty much an all-star team. Yeah, I don't think Tampa is changing their uniform anytime soon, unfortunately, because if their uniforms do suck. But they've won it back to back. They won the Stanley Cup back to back years. It's going to be near impossible to change that uniform. And Patrick Maroon gets his third time on the cup in 3 years. And now NBC is thinking now everyone's thinking NBC for like the broadcasters thinking NBC for being like the NHL allowing NBC to broadcast for over 15 years. It's going to be sad to not see hockey on NBC anymore. And Tampa Bay is the Stanley Cup champions, and it's well deserved. Second straight in a row. Second cup in a row. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are the champions. Ross Colton with the Stanley Cup winning goal. Yep, today was officially the last game on NBC for NHL. Until like NBC, but there will still be regional games that will be broadcasted on NBC, and those will be like NBC Chicago, SN Chicago, and NBC Philadelphia, NBC San Jose. There will still be NBC broadcasts, but will all be regional. NBC has a this was officially the last broadcast off of NBC. Yeah, their TV deal is huge. Same with the Turner deal. That's part of the NHL deal. That's another big part of it. So I might end the stream off here soon because last stream I went a little bit like an hour after the game. NBC didn't quit, Habs. The thing was, ESPN and Turner Sports put in a higher bid for this broadcasting, and NBC just dropped out of let their contract expire, and now their contract's officially expired, and now ESPN will be the main broadcaster for the NHL. Same with Turner Sports. I agree. I would miss NBC because I do like NBC's broadcasts, but that's how the business is. They got the money from two different networks, and well, you get to see the basically get to have it broadcast on two different networks now. So, guys, I'm going to end the stream off here. I want to say congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning on winning their second straight Stanley Cup. And thank you for coming to the live streams during this Stanley Cup final. I really did appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And I won't be done doing videos. It's now off-season time. This is when hopefully we see some good news come out of the Hawks, and hopefully not some horrible news, but we know stuff like that happens. So I want to say thank you guys for coming to the live streams during the Cup final. These are not the end for live streams this summer. I will have more to come. But I want to say thank you for coming to the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I really do appreciate it, you guys coming to the streams this week for the Cup final. And most of all, congratulations again, Tampa Bay, on winning your second straight Stanley Cup. And most of all, I have to end it off this way. Let's go Hawks!